What if I told you that the fall that could change your life forever doesn't actually begin when your body hits the ground? It begins seconds earlier, in a moment so small you don't even notice it? Sounds wild, right? But stay with me, because this right here might be the difference between living your life freely or slowly losing the confidence to even walk across your own living room. Imagine this for a second. You wake up. It's a normal day, nothing special. Maybe you're heading to the kitchen to grab your morning coffee. The sunlight is soft. Everything feels calm. And then your foot lands just a little off. Not a big mistake. Not something dramatic. Just slightly off balance. And in that tiny, almost invisible moment, your body hesitates instead of reacting. That hesitation? That's where the fall begins. Not on the floor, but in the delay. And here's the part nobody really tells you. Most people over 60 don't fall because they're weak. They fall because their body forgot how to catch itself in time. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Come on, I've been walking my whole life. I know how to balance. And yeah, you do. Or at least you did. But here's the truth. And I'm gonna say it straight: balance isn't permanent. It's a skill. And like any skill, if you don't use it, it fades. Slowly, quietly, without warning. You don't wake up one day and say, "Oh, I lost my balance." No, it slips away little by little. You sit a bit more. You move a bit less. You avoid situations that feel unstable. And before you know it, your body isn't as quick to respond as it used to be. That automatic correction, that instant adjustment your body once made without thinking, it gets slower. And when it gets slower, that's when the risk shows up. Let me tell you about something that might hit close to home. There was this woman, Linda, 72, sharp, independent, the kind of person who doesn't like asking for help. One day, she tripped on a rug. Not even a big fall, just a stumble that turned into a hard landing. But the real damage wasn't the bruise. It was what came after. She started second-guessing every step. She held onto furniture. She stopped going outside as much. And the crazy part? Her body was still capable, but her confidence was gone. And when confidence disappears, movement follows. And when movement stops, everything else starts to decline. That's the cycle. And it all started from one moment. Her body couldn't react fast enough. Now, here's where things take a turn. Because I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to wake you up. Because what if I told you there's a ridiculously simple way to train your body to react faster, to stabilize quicker, to catch yourself before you even realize you're falling? And no, it's not some complicated workout or expensive program. It's something so simple most people ignore it completely. It's called the single leg stand. Yeah, just standing on one leg. That's it. And I know, it sounds almost too basic, like there's no way that's enough. But don't underestimate it. Because what this move does isn't just strengthen your muscles, it rewires your reflexes. It trains your brain and body to communicate faster, smoother, more efficiently. Think about it like this. When you lose balance, you don't have time to think, okay, let me adjust my posture now. No, your body reacts instantly. Or it doesn't. And that reaction is what saves you. The single leg stand targets that exact system. It challenges your stability in a controlled way, forcing your body to make micro adjustments, tiny corrections you don't even notice. And over time, those corrections become faster, sharper, automatic again. It's like reminding your body, hey, we still know how to do this. And here's the part that surprises people the most. You don't need hours. You don't need to sweat. You don't need to be athletic. You just need consistency. 30 seconds on one leg, then switch. That's it. Do it while brushing your teeth, waiting for your coffee, watching TV. Stack it into your day, so it doesn't even feel like a workout. And yeah, at first, you might wobble. You might feel unsteady. That's normal. That's actually a good sign. It means your body is being challenged. It means you're activating something that's been asleep. And let me be real with you for a second. Doing nothing is the real danger. Not age, not weakness. Doing nothing. Because your body adapts to whatever you give it. If you give it stillness, it becomes still. If you give it challenge, it becomes stronger. That's just how it works. And the beautiful thing? It works at any age. You're not too late. You're not past it. Your body is still listening. You just have to give it the right signal. So right now, wherever you are, I want you to think about this. Are you training your body to stay balanced? Or are you slowly letting that ability fade without even realizing it? Because the difference between those two paths is huge. One leads to confidence, freedom, independence. The other leads to hesitation, fear, limitation. And the choice? It's yours. Now let's go a little deeper, because this is where things really start to click. You see, balance isn't just about your legs, it's a full body system. Your eyes, your inner ear, your muscles, your brain, they're all working together every second to keep you upright. And when even one part of that system slows down, everything else has to compensate. That's why sometimes you feel a little off, a little unsure, like your footing isn't as solid as it used to be. It's not random. It's your system telling you it needs attention. And here's the thing most people don't realize. Confidence in movement comes from repetition. When your body repeatedly experiences stability, it starts to trust itself again. And that trust, it changes everything. You walk differently. You stand differently. You move with ease instead of caution. And that alone reduces your risk of falling more than you can imagine. Because fear actually increases instability. When you're tense, your movements become rigid, less adaptable. But when you're relaxed and confident, your body flows, adjusts, reacts naturally. Let's bring it back to something real for a second. Imagine walking outside, maybe to the store, maybe just around your neighborhood. Before, every uneven surface felt like a risk. Every step needed extra thought. But now, you're just walking, not overthinking it, not hesitating. That's what we're aiming for. Not perfection, just ease, just confidence, just that feeling of I've got this. And yeah, there will be days when it feels harder, days when your balance isn't perfect. That's okay. Progress isn't linear. What matters is that you keep showing up, even in small ways. Because those small moments add up. They build something bigger over time. Something strong. Something reliable. Something that shows up for you when you need it most. Let me hit you with something real. Most people wait until after a fall to take this seriously. Don't be that person. Be the one who saw it coming. Be the one who took action early. Because prevention isn't flashy. It's not dramatic. But it's powerful. It's the quiet decision to protect your future before something forces you to. And listen, if this is resonating with you even a little bit, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone you care about. Because this isn't just information. It's something that can genuinely change lives. A simple habit, a small daily action. That could prevent something major. That's worth passing on. Also, I want to hear from you. Have you ever had a moment where you almost lost your balance? Maybe a close call. Maybe something more serious? Drop it in the comments. Your story matters. Someone out there might read it and realize they're not alone. And that could be the push they need to start taking this seriously too. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just about avoiding falls. It's about holding on to your independence, your confidence, your ability to live life on your terms. And if something as simple as standing on one leg for a few seconds a day can help protect that, why wouldn't you do it? So start today, not tomorrow, not next week, today. One small move, one simple habit, one step toward a stronger, more confident you. And trust me, your future self is going to thank you for it. Now listen, don't just watch this and move on like it's another video you forget in 5 minutes. This only works if you actually do something with it. Start small, but start seriously. Tie this habit to something you already do every single day: your morning coffee, brushing your teeth, standing in the kitchen waiting for the microwave. Because if you don't attach it to your routine, you'll forget, and if you forget, nothing changes. Keep a chair or a wall nearby at first, not because you're weak, but because you're smart. You're building safely, not rushing recklessly. And yeah, at the beginning, you might shake, you might wobble, you might even feel a little frustrated. Good. That means your body is waking up. Don't quit in that moment. That's the exact moment most people give up, and that's why most people never improve. Stay with it. Breathe. Let your body learn. Push yourself just a little more each week, maybe a few extra seconds. Maybe letting go of support for a moment. Maybe even closing your eyes briefly when you're ready. Turn it into a quiet challenge with yourself. Not pressure, just progress. And here's something most people overlook: fix your environment too. Remove loose rugs. Improve your lighting. Wear proper footwear. Because strength without awareness is incomplete. You want both. You're building a system, not just a habit. And don't do this alone if you don't have to. Tell a friend, a spouse, a sibling, make it a shared routine. Laugh about the wobbling. Compete a little. Encourage each other. Because when you involve someone else, you're not just building balance, you're building accountability. And accountability? That's what turns a short-term effort into a long-term lifestyle. Also, track your progress, even if it's simple. Notice how long you can stand today, then check again next week. Feel the difference. That feeling, that small win, that's motivation. That's proof you're getting stronger, steadier, more in control. And don't underestimate that feeling. It matters more than you think. Most importantly, shift your mindset. This isn't just an exercise. This is protection. This is independence. This is you deciding that you're not going to wait for a fall to wake you up. You're taking control now. Because the truth is, the people who stay active, confident, and independent as they age aren't the lucky ones. They're the ones who stayed consistent with small, smart habits like this. And one more thing, don't keep this to yourself. If this opened your eyes even a little bit, share it. Send it to someone you care about. Because you never know who needs this message today. You never know whose life could be changed by something this simple. So start now. Not later. Not someday. Right now. One leg up. One moment of focus. One decision that says, I'm not giving up my strength, my balance, or my independence without a fight. And trust me, that decision, it's more powerful than you realize.